Hi, Nadeem here from Smart Riding Gadgets. I wanted to do a short video talking about the difference in sizes and displays that you can buy right now for the bikes. Now, on the bike right now, I've got the Carpuride W702BS model, and I've got the Alien Rider M2 Max unit. Uh, the the 702BS is obviously the 7-inch display. The M2 Max is actually a 6.1-inch display. Now, I've also got the Chigee AIO-5 for BMW here, which is a 5-inch unit. And there's a new one coming out, which is 6-inch. But I think a lot of people don't really understand what that means for them in terms of size. For me, the difference in size between the 5 and 6 is not that great. And it's also to do with the formats, the way they're laid out, because you can see this is the M2 Max 6-inch unit, and this is the Chigee AIO-5. So you're not going to get a huge amount more in terms of space. Whereas if you compare the 5 to the 7, there is a much bigger difference. It's down to yourself how you do things and what you're happy with. I mean, if you're happy with a 5-inch display, then great. Or if you're happy with the 6-inch or you think the 6 will suit you, then that's good too. The only thing is, if you're buying the 6-inch display for the BMW, it's going to be mounted up here, which is further away. And I like the M2 Max here because I've got it in a long stock and it's nearer me. Now, I am using two displays on the bike most of the time, mainly because I'm testing as well. But because I've been testing so many units and I've done about 10 or 12 now, um, testing them two at a time is good for long-term review as well, just to see how they respond. And actually, I've gotten used to it now, so I actually quite like having it because, like with the M2 Max, I can just leave it in the display for the cameras, so I can actually set it so that it just shows me the rear camera, so you can do that as well, and that's quite cool. And the M2 Max has got the blind spot detectors as well, so that flashes up on the screen as well when someone approaches me from behind. So it's good to have the two displays, for me anyway. Yeah, but generally that's the difference in sizes. So you've got the M2 Max, which is 6.1 inch, which is technically 0.1 of an inch bigger than the new Chigee unit is going to be, and this is the AIO-5. So you can see it's not going to make a huge amount of difference going from 5 to 6, but going from 5 to 7 does make a big difference, I think. So if you're buying a unit, decide which one you want. I mean, the Carpuride is also available in a 5-inch unit. I don't think they're as popular as the 7s because everyone wants the bigger screens. And I think for me, I still think the 7-inch is a better display than the 5 or the 6 would be if that was the only unit I'm using. Um, or of course, if you're mounting here on the handlebars, etc., like I've done with this one, then yeah, maybe the 6-inch will be fine for you as well. But it's up to you to decide. But that's the difference in sizes. So I just thought I'd do this video so you can actually see. Thanks.